Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shot a goal! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Zanetti. And here's Baggio. Totti simply refused to be outdone there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Pedri. Mbappe. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bale picks it up out wide. Bellingham! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Pedri. And this is Totti. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rashford shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Hazard. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Hazard. Lovely feet. Steaming. Real chance! Oh, denied! Brilliant play.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sends it crossfield. And it's Baggio. Zanetti. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Knocks it into space. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Zanetti did well to stay calm there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to pass it through. De Jong does well to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's just misjudged that one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Hazard.
England get the second half started.
Is number 14, Bukayo Saka.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. That's a good run down the left. England come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot. Mbappe, give him the lift of his goal. He's had it taken off him. And it's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Rashford.
Manchester really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And he's managed to get free, tries to play it through. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pedri gets on his bike and on the move. Can he latch on to this? Totti. Chance, surely! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
A lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Zanetti. That is lovely. De Jong. Schneider.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This is it then, now or never. Schneider going like a man possessed at the moment. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a promising position.
Might want to be careful there. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try.
Distributed tidily, and that was asking for too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Francesco Totti. Number 7, Mbappe.
Neymar.
Number 23,
Fermin. There he goes,
Number
motoring
8,
forward.
Pedri.
And the whistle's
Coming on
gone,
the field.
presumably for offside.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 21, Rodrigo.
So that's it, it is all over. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Duke claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
With a quick request for support for
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside...